I'm Kevin Callahan, and I'm the owner and general manager of Honda of Jasper. The investment we made in renovating our facility is a statement in our belief in our product, our people, and the Jasper community. The confidence we have in the Honda brand made doing a remodel an easy decision, because when you invest in your business, you invest in the community and the people that live there. Watching our business grow as Jasper has grown shows us we've made the right decision.
Pinnacle State is your community college for
convenient and affordable academic transfer option,
early advancement through dual enrollment,
high wage, high demand career tech and health science programs.
Your story starts at Pinnacle State.
Welcome to Carl Cannon Coliseum. This is Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. Getting ready for the starting lineups tonight between the homestanding Jasper Vikings, 14-5, and the visiting Russellville Tigers, 10-6. Non-region game. These two teams played earlier in the year, with Jasper coming away with a 3-point win, 52-49 over Russellville. And you heard Coach Laney last night, if you listened to the interview, talking about one of Russellville's players that's one of the best in the state. And so we'll watch for that tonight. And now the Lady Vikes being introduced. Grayson Norris, Tania Wyndham. So we'll get set here in just a minute as Lexi Kilgore makes her way onto the floor. And the senior, Mariana Rigsby and S.K. Bonner. Two sophomores, two juniors, and a senior on the 14-5 Jasper Vikings team. Big win last night for the Vikes. And they'll play again on Thursday night and again Friday night, all here at home. So lots of basketball here at Carl Cannon Coliseum to start the new year. 4 home games in a row, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And last night was a win for both teams over the Selma Saints. So we're all set here to tip it off at Carl Cannon Coliseum. Matthew Combs, Katrina Schultz, Greg Tinker, your TV 25 Jasper Viking Sports Network. Ready for the Lady Vikes. 3-point winners over Russellville the first go around. Let's see what happens tonight as Russellville will control the tip. And they'll try it first. Jasper's man defense. You heard Coach Laney say last night that he felt like that was one of the things they had done best throughout the year, was play man defense. And Russellville will work against that man defense. Driving, shooting, missing. The Russellville Tigers, but they recover. And then it's out of bounds to the Vikings. That was Sadie Odom, number 10, a sophomore. Russellville in a 2-2-1 press. Vikes have, for the most part, handled pressure pretty well. Have not turned the ball over a whole lot. And they don't here. On a very good pass to Tania Wyndham, and a 3-point shot by Mariana Rigsby is incomplete, or misses, and turnover by the Lady Tigers, and S.K. Bonner with a close-in shot, doesn't make it, but gets her own rebound and goes up with the left hand, and S.K. has the first 2 of the night for either team. The Vikes lead 2-0. Nice job there by S.K. Following her shot and getting her own rebound, putting it back up with the left hand. Russellville on the drive, the shot missed, and coming away with it's Mariana Rigsby off and running the other direction. She gives way to Grayson Norris, who gets set, shoots a little too strong, miss, but Lexi Kilgore gets the rebound, gets it back to Rigsby at the top of the circle, no good. And battle for the rebound, Russellville comes away with it, and they'll take it down the floor. Russellville shot up and in, and a foul going to be called against Rigsby as the shot goes up and in by number 2 for Russellville, and that is Angelia Smith. Ella Copeland wearing number 1 for the Tigers. So a foul against Rigsby, her first, team's first. And the shot, no good, didn't hit anything. And so it'll be Jasper basketball. Just underway here at Carl Cannon Coliseum, 6:24 to play in the first. Jasper, Russellville tied at 2. Rigsby looking to get the ball in. Gets it into Norris. Norris back to Rigsby as they work to break the press. Middle of the floor to Bonner. Perfect setup for the Vikes to break the pressure. That's where you beat the 2-2-1 press, is in the middle. And that's exactly what the Vikes did, and it was easy. Pass now around the perimeter. Vikings. Bad pass there. It was floated by Tanaya Wyndham and stolen by Russellville. And that's number 10 for the Tigers, Sadie Odom, who has her first 2, as the Vikes will work against pressure. So a poor pass and a turnover results in points for the Tigers. Tanaya Wyndham out top with the basketball. She'll go the other way, hand it off to Rigsby. Bonner at the left elbow. Cross-court pass to Norris. Norris works against pressure. Now to Bonner. Bonner has her shot blocked, and Russellville's going to come away with the basketball. Russellville guard losing control of the basketball and dribbles it out of bounds. That's number 1, Ella Copeland, who loses control of the ball. A 30-second timeout called. So we'll take a timeout on the floor. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Welcome to Jasper Pickers Flea Market and Antique Mall. Located at 315 Highway 78 West in Jasper, open every day of the week. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. There's something for everyone here, so come shop with us. Interested in renting a vendor booth? Call Greg at 205-512-1101. That's Jasper Pickers, located on Highway 78 in Jasper.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. A timeout called by the Russellville Tigers, so they will retain possession of the ball. So it didn't go out of bounds. There was a timeout called just before that, and Russellville spends a 30-second timeout to keep possession of the basketball. Jasper in a man defense. They trail by 2, 4-2 here in the early going. Russellville on the drive. Nice defense by Tanaya Wyndham, forcing the turnover. And will it be a turnover? Yep. As Mariana Rigsby comes up with a loose ball. Gets it to Wyndham, who gets it to Norris. Back to Mariana Rigsby, top of the key. Now right side, skip pass left side to Wyndham, outside the circle. She'll dribble to the middle and then back over to the left side. Bonner coming up to set the high screen as Wyndham will get the ball to Norris, and Norris is going to travel as she moved her pivot foot just before dribbling. A good call by the official there. A little bit of a hurry. And a turnover by the Vikes as Russell will bring it across. Copeland to the basketball. Number 1 gives it to Odom, number 10. And they'll work the perimeter, will the Tigers. Pass across to number 12, Elizabeth Davis. Out front, number 5, Blevin Sappington. And Russellville will work the perimeter against this Viking defense. Pass into the corner, and it goes out of bounds through the hands of Elizabeth Davis, an 8th grader. So both teams sporting an 8th grader on the varsity, as we'll see Jasper's 8th grader here, and that's Sophia Guzman. Sophia with the drive down the middle of the floor, taking it all the way to the bucket, and she's going to travel. That's been a bit of a bugaboo for Sophia, is taking one dribble too many and being a little bit out of control, not having an idea of what she's going to do with the basketball just before ending her dribble, and that results in a turnover Got to think ahead, get the foot planted. She's learning as the season goes along. The thing I like is her tenacity and her willingness to be undaunted. She is brave with the basketball. Rigsby with the steal. Gets to the right side to Norris. Norris to Guzman. Back to Norris. She's got a wide open three. It's up. It is just off the front of the rim. No good. It's battle for the ball as Kilgore has it. Gets it to Guzman. Guzman, left-handed shot, just a little bit too strong off the rim. And Copeland will go the other way with it for Russellville. She'll stop and shoot. Shot block. She gets her rebound back. Gets it to the corner. Now Russellville will work the perimeter. They lead it 4-2. Not much scoring here in the first. As a pass inside knocked away by the Vikings. Layla Hill, number 11, will come out of the game. And so substitutions into the game for the Tigers. And they've got to have somebody to throw the ball in underneath. They lead it 4-2. Jasper's only 2 points early on by S.K. Bonner off of an offensive rebound as the ball comes in to Copeland for Russellville. She'll try the baseline, but good defense by Mariana Rigsby as a turn and shoot by Copeland. And, yeah, she's a good player. You can tell on that shot. Good body control, good strength, and willingness to take it inside against 2 or 3 Viking players and still make the shot. Pass across to Rigsby, and Mariana Rigsby with a 3 to make it 6-5 in favor of the Tigers. Copeland with the basketball will work the perimeter. Now it goes inside, back outside. Pass across court is picked off. Nice job there by Tania Wyndham as she saw that coming. Steps in front of the pass, picked it off. Vikings have the basketball. They trail by a point. We're at 2:20 to play here in the first as Norris gets it to Wyndham. Wyndham sets, shoots. A little too strong off the back of the rim, and Russellville controls the rebound. And Copeland will come the other way with it. Can see what the strategy for Russellville is, and that is to get the ball to Copeland, and she'll take probably the larger percentage of the shots for the Tigers. 2:05 to play here in the first. Russellville up by a point, 6-5. Pass inbounds as Russellville work the perimeter of the Viking defense. Copeland with the basketball now. Stop, pop, shoot, and it's a little short off the front of the rim. Bonner controls the rebound and will go the other way with it. Rigsby, middle of the floor, left side, Norris, deeper left to Wyndham, back around the perimeter, now inside to Bonner. Bonner back out to Guzman, and it's Rigsby, shot blocked, and it'll fall short, and here comes Russellville. Copeland leading the charge. She spins and turns, ball goes in and out, and shots missed. So it would appear at this point that the offense for Russellville is pretty much going to be Copeland or nobody, and Guzman dribbles the ball off her foot out of bounds. So it'll be a turnover for the Vikings as the starting 5 back on the floor now after substitutions. 1:23 to play here in the first. Russellville hanging on to a 1-point lead. Low scoring. The Vikings have not had a lot of opportunities to shoot. And as a result of that, they have only 5 points. Tigers again working the perimeter of the Viking defense. Pass out to Copeland, and she'll work against Rigsby. Shot up, and it's short, and it's rebounded by Russellville. Tied up, however, by Wyndham, and it'll be possession arrow in the favor of the Vikings. And Russellville's going to change pressure. As Norris has the basketball back across to Rigsby. No trouble with the pressure as Jasper gets it across. Rigsby working up top. Gets it to Norris just below the circle. Right side to Nia Wyndham. Shot too strong off the back side of the backboard. Missed 3. A run out by the Tigers, and the shot's going to be missed, but it's going to be knocked out of bounds by Jasper. So a run out by the Tigers as into the game Emmylou Franks, number 21. Her first action tonight. She gives Wyndham a break. Ball coming in underneath for the Tigers. And they're running a screen for Copeland. And a good job by Rigsby reading that. And she's going to be called for her second foul. Only one player for the Vikes has a foul, and that's Rigsby. She's got 2. So she'll definitely have to come out of the game with 26.7, I would think, here in the first, having 2 fouls. It's a little bit of a problem for the Vikes as Copeland makes her first shot. Ella Copeland, a junior, extends the Russellville lead to 7-5, and now with the second shot, 8-5. Rigsby stays in the game. She's got 2 fouls, and she's guarding Copeland, and Copeland has shown a propensity to take the ball inside and force the defense to play her. As Frank's difficulty getting rid of the basketball, she does. And now it's going to be Rigsby driving the left side, and she's going to be fouled, and the bucket's good. And the foul on Copeland, so a return from the Vikings as Rigsby has 2 and can make it 3 here with this free throw. And if she does, the game will be tied. And she does, and it is. Tie ball game, 8 apiece for Jasper and for Russellville. We are at 5-4. Good screen set out front, and it'll be a last-second shot by Russellville, and it's no good. So we're going to end the first period all tied up. It looked to be a close game by the score of the first game, and it's proving to be just that. 8-8, Jasper Russellville. Back in a moment.
Ken Glover Drug is your local-owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit Ken Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
No one was harmed in the filming of this commercial except our competition.
Hello folks, this is Greg Anthony coming to you from North Country Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arab in Jasper, Alabama. Every now and then a sale takes place that you think is just too good to be true. Well folks, that's not the case here. This is a great sale, so make the short drive. Either one of these Jeeps behind me, either the Gladiator or the Wrangler, let me show you how you can drive it home for less than $14,000, $399 a month, that's less than $30 a day. Lifetime powertrain warranty and 2 years free maintenance is included. I'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball here for this contest between the Lady Vikes and the Lady Tigers. And Copeland will have the basketball, and Mariana Rigsby back out on the floor with 2 fouls, but Jasper has gone zone. Actually, they haven't. They are still man, but Rigsby has changed who she's guarding, and that's wise because Copeland was driving the basketball, and as a result of that, Rigsby had 2 fouls. But a good job there by Lillian Maddox as the shot from the corner by number 10, Odom, for Russellville, and it's an air ball, but it's knocked out of bounds by the Vikes, so Russellville retains possession. Pass into the corner to Odom. She tries the corner, but Grayson Norris' defense is too good. Working the perimeter, the Tigers. And it'll be handed off to Copeland, who is being guarded closely by Maddox. Doing a really wonderful job is Lillian. Pass back outside now to number 2 for the Tigers. And that is Smith, and the ball going to be knocked out of bounds by the Tigers, so it'll be Vikings basketball. Angelia Smith, number 2 for the Lady Tigers. Norris to inbound. Gets it to Rigsby, and she's going to be fouled by Blevin Sappington, number 5. So Sappington with a foul. Russellville had only 1 foul in the first period. Jasper had only 2. Both of those belong to Rigsby. Maddox gets the ball to Rigsby. Rigsby with 7 or 6 of Jasper's 8 points. As Russellville gets the ball and runs it down the other end, and a long high shot, 3-point shot by Smith, and she knocks it down, and that gives the lead to Russellville as Bonner has it on the press break, and she gets it to Lillian Maddox, and Maddox will control it at the top of the key. Maddox to Norris. Norris back to Maddox. She steps up, 3-point shot, and it's off the back of the rim, no good. Battle for the rebound. Russellville comes away with it. They'll take it the other way, leading by 3, 11-8. Nice play by Maddox there. Hustle play to knock the ball out of bounds. As Copeland calling for the ball, but Maddox was up to the task and knocked the ball out of bounds. 6 minutes to play here in the first half, and Russellville leading by 3. As Maddox now guarding Copeland, and I think that was a good move by Coach because Maddox is a good defender. As it was, we needed to make a change defensively for sure to give a break to Rigsby. Shot by Copeland missed, but the rebound comes back to Russellville, and they get it back to Copeland, and she knocks down the 3. So 2 3-pointers in a row gives Russellville the 14-8 lead. Jasper has not scored here in the second. Bonner will shoot a 3. No good. Rebound by the Tigers, and it will be thrown over the head of the intended receiver for the Tigers, and Jasper comes up with the loose ball. It's Bonner with it on the right side. Bonner looking for a guard to give it to, gives it to Maddox, and a foul now going to be called on number 10, Odom, and that'll be the second team foul against Russellville. Not many fouls called tonight so far. 5:05 to play here in the first half. And it is Russellville leading by 6. As Norris able to get open against pressure defense. Gets it to Bonner, out high. Bonner gets it to Kilgore. Top of the circle, now to Maddox. She'll drive it, elbow. Shot up, makes it. Bottom of the sack. Nice job, Lillian Maddox driving to the open spot and hitting the open shot. Copeland now working against Maddox, gets it outside to Smith. Smith being bothered by Bonner, and 3 seconds called against Russellville. And so it'll ball will be turned over to the Jasper Vikes on the 3-second violation. Lila Hill called for the 3-second violation. She got good size, she's 6'2", but got called that time for parking in the lane as Kilgore has it on the right side. Gives it to Rigsby. He'll try the left side. Nothing there. Now Norris, foul line extended left side. And she's going to be called for actually called against Lexi Kilgore, I believe, for an illegal screen. The referees give the numbers so quickly, and it's all the way across the floor, and it's hard to see sometimes as they do that. As the shot goes up by the Tigers, no good. Back out front, however. Now to Smith, 3-point shot, high arcing shot. She shoots it really high. Angelia Smith does, and she makes it. They've made 3 3-pointers as Smith and Copeland have teamed up to make those 3 3-pointers. 17-10, Jasper takes timeout. They trail by 7. Back in a moment.
Is your furniture ugly and old and smelly? We can fix that.
This super comfy, gorgeous sectional is only $38 a month.
This huge solid wood bedroom suite is only $41 a month.
And who wants a new bedroom suite without a super comfy mattress? We have the entire Stearns & Foster line.
And this beautiful dining set on sale now for $24.99.
And these are just a few reasons why everyone always says
that TD's Fine Furniture is just down the road from all those high prices.
Timberline Homes has proudly served Walker County and the surrounding communities since 2016. Carrying over 7 different manufacturers, Timberline Homes will have several options to suit your style and budget. Timberline Homes is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located on Highway 78 in Jasper. Give Timberline Homes a call at 3.
Back to action here, Carl County Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. 3:50 to play in the half. Jasper trailing by 7. They've only scored 2 in this period. It's been tough as the Russellville defense has created some disruptions for the Vikings, and so we've not had as many opportunities as we've needed to have as Guzman drives in, but she's going to be fouled by Smith, and so Sophia will go to the line to shoot 2. Sophia, a good free throw shooter, got a really nice touch, good rotation on the basketball, left-handed shooter, and you can see there what a nice shot she has. Picture perfect form. Sophia Guzman, just an 8th grader. Second shot upcoming and a little bit strong off the back of the rim, and Sophia makes 1 out of 2. Jasper has 11 against Russellville's 17. Guzman now will cover Copeland. Is the 8th grader up to the task? I think so. He's got great intensity, good footwork, as I've said before, as the 3-point shot by Russellville misses everything, and coming away with the rebound is Lexi Kilgore. She gets it to Norris, and a foul going to be called against Russellville. Number 12, Elizabeth Davis, the 8th grader. That's the 4th team foul against Russellville in this period. Jasper with only 1 in this period as Guzman has it inside and rolls in. Nice job, Sophia, giving the Vikes a boost that they need at this point. It's been tough scoring here in the second period. Sophia's come in with 3 quick ones. Pass outside to Smith, and boom, she hits another three-pointer. 3 3-pointers for Angelia Smith. She's on fire here in the second period as she was assisted by Copeland, who found Smith open, and she shoots a really high arcing ball, but it's been true to form as she's made 3 3-pointers, and the lead is back to 7. Guzman, she's got a 3. How about Sophia coming in and providing the offense? She answers the 3, and the lead is 4 for Russellville. Sophia providing the spark that we need, and Russellville wants a 30-second timeout with 2:09 to play here in the half. 2:09 to play in the half. It's 20-16 in favor of Russellville. Back in a moment.
Southern Tire Mart is your source for America's favorite quality brands. Southern Tire Mart's mission began in 1973 to serve families and businesses just like yours with the best passenger and commercial tires on the market. Southern Tire Mart also provides you the latest in parts and products at the best prices with unparalleled service. Don't forget, Southern Tire Mart can also service your vehicle. Need an oil change? Try Southern Tire Mart. Located on Industrial Boulevard in Jasper. Visit online or give them a call, 384-3440.
Welcome back to Carl County Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. Here with Matthew Combs and Katrina Schultz. For this contest between the Lady Vikes and the Lady Tigers of Russellville. Russellville spending a timeout, I would suspect, to talk about Guzman, as Sophia has come in and been the scoring spark that the Vikings have needed. She'll pick up a foul here, however. That's her first, the team's second. Again, not many fouls have been called so far in the game, and against the Vikes, only 4. As Copeland works, gives it to Smith, and Russellville will work the perimeter. Passed inside, and Sophia going to be called with another foul, 2 quick ones. And we didn't need that to happen the way she's playing offensively. To the line will be Lila Hill, Laila Hill, L-A-I-L-A. So Hill will shoot 2. She makes the first, nothing but net for Hill. A 6'2 senior for the Lady Tigers. Extends the lead to 21-16, and that shot missed. Rigsby comes away with the rebound, and she'll cross half court with it. Gets it to Guzman along the baseline, and she takes a Euro step in, misses, gets her rebound back, misses off the front of the rim, but a nice follow by Guzman. Just did miss. 2 good chances for the Vikes by Guzman. Copeland drives it in, takes an awkward shot, and it's knocked out of bounds by the Vikes. So Copeland forcing some shots because the defense against her has been good, and I'm sure that's one of the challenges that Coach Laney laid out, is we're going to guard Copeland and not give her an opportunity to score. Russellville leading by 5 with 1:20 to play. A foul going to be called here on Norris on the hold, or the block it's called. So Grayson picks up her first, Vikings third. 21-16, 1:17 to play in the half. Vikes have trailed pretty much throughout. They had an early lead 2-0, but since that point they've trailed, or it's been tied either. As a shot will go up from the outside, missed, and it'll be Guzman the other way. Sophia makes the shot, but the foul's called on the floor, but Sophia will go to the line to shoot 2 because that's the 5th foul. So Sophia will have an opportunity to make 2 here. 1 out of 2 last time. So the usual scores for the Vikings have come up empty so far. Lexi Kilgore, starter, has not scored. Grayson Norris, a starter, has not scored. Tanaya Wyndham, a starter, has not scored. It's been 2 players, and there's one of them as Sophia makes the free throw. It's been the 8th grader and the senior, the bookends on the team. So the elder statesman and the youngster, as Sophia has the first of 2, and that gives her 7 points here in the half, and she makes both. 8 points for Sophia, leading scorer for the Vikes. With 1 minute to play here in the first half, 21-18 in favor of Russellville, as Copeland will work against the Viking defense. Into the corner to Smith. This time that 3 is going to be no good. Battle for the rebound, and it's going to be a foul on Russellville. And Tanaya Wyndham will be going to the line to shoot as Hill picks up a foul. So Tanaya with a chance to get on the board. Make these free throws, will only be trailing by a point. 21-18 in favor of Russellville. They've led throughout. They've not made a shot in a while, however. Wyndham, 2 shots with 47.9 seconds. First shot's missed. Second shot upcoming. So again, as I mentioned, Norris has not scored. Wyndham has not scored. Kilgore has not scored. Bonner has 2. And Wyndham still has not scored as she misses the shot, but Lillian Maddox hustling, getting the rebound, gets it to Guzman. Top of the key to Maddox in the corner, around the perimeter, as Wyndham will take the dribble and give way to Grayson Norris with 30 seconds to play in the half. Vikings trail by 3. Coach Laney pleading with the ladies to get set up to run the proper play as they'll work against the Russellville man defense. Actually, they've gone to a zone, and it's Norris with the shot. Good high-quality shot, just didn't go down. And it's going to be ahead to Smith. Smith will work against the Vikes. Nothing there. Copeland has it here at the end of the half. Doesn't make the 3, however. Tip, no good. And Russellville will go in to half, leading 21-18. So a 3-point lead for the Lady Vikes. That was the margin of victory for the Vikes over Russellville in the first contest, as they won it in Russellville. But this one, at least at the half, has Russellville ahead by 3, 21-18. for Jasper, there's Sophia Guzman leading the way, the 8th grader, with 8 points. Let's make sure I'm right about that, 8. And then Rigsby has 6, Bonner 2, Lillian Maddox 2 for Jasper's 18 against Russellville's 21. So at the half, it's Russellville 21, Jasper 18. Adjustments will be made by both teams, I suppose. We'll see how that turns out in the second half. We'll take a break. Be back for second half action in a bit.
Football season is here, and it's time to get in the game, and Piggly Wiggly has everything you need to stock up on. We have weekly specials with super low prices on USDA select meats, dairy products, the freshest produce, and a whole lot more. Save big on all the top name brands, or try our own store brand with national brand quality and Piggly Wiggly value. Don't drop the ball this fall. Save big. Shop the pig.
Bernard's Store for Men. Fine men's clothing since 1948. On the square in historic downtown Jasper.
Leo and Susie's famous Green Top Barbecue has been serving up the South's best barbecue for more than 50 years. Made famous for their hickory smoked barbecue sandwiches and big, tasty cheeseburgers, Green Top is sure to satisfy your hunger. Enjoy your meal while watching a game or call in for carryout. They also provide catering for any size party or occasion. For fast, friendly service and good old-fashioned barbecue, Green Top is simply the best.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum, all set for the second half as the Lady Vikes will hopefully turn things around and get the offense going. Only able to manage 18 points in the first half, and the bulk of that coming from 2 players. We've got to get the others involved. Got to get Norris and Wyndham involved in the scoring, and our post players. We only got 2 points in the paint. SK Bonner has 2 inside points, and outside of that, it's been tough going as Rigsby drives to the free throw line. That's a good start right there. Mariana Rigsby driving to the free throw line, pulling up, and nice shot by her. And we just have to continue to play the tough defense we played, but get a little more offensive productivity. And there's going to be a travel. Great call there as Smith traveled for Russellville. So Jasper will work against the Russellville pressure. Wyndham has it left side. Rigsby has it right side to Norris. Norris cross court to Wyndham. Back to Rigsby. She'll drive to the free throw line. Shoot, this time a little bit short. Copeland controls the rebound, and she comes away with it. Looking down the floor for open possibility. Pass into the corner as they'll work the perimeter, and a foul going to be called on Kilgore as she fouls from behind. That's her second, team's first here in the third. Russellville has led more or less throughout the ball game, and Rigsby steals the inbounds, and she'll go the other way against Copeland, and Copeland will not foul, choosing to let Rigsby shoot basically uncontested, and Jasper has the lead now off of 4 quick points by Mariana, leading like the senior should. Nice job, Mariana, getting the Vikes out in front, and I think we're about ready for a little run here. As Norris on the defense for the Vikes. Really, Russellville has 2 people who can score, and that's it. And as long as we keep those 2 away from the basketball, it's going to be a good half for the Vikes, I do believe. As Norris will bring it up the right side into the corner to Bonner. Bonner back out top of the key to Rigsby. And part of that, I think, was to get Mariana into scoring opportunities as she takes a shot across the bridge of the nose, and she'll be okay. She's a tough young lady. That's a hard one. That'll water your eyes. Guzman into the game now, and Sophia had a great first half. Kept the Vikings in it, really. Vikings were not scoring. We're kind of out of the ball game as Rigsby will shoot one from the elbow. No good. Controlled by Russellville, and they'll bring it the other way. Odom with it on the right side, and working against Rigsby is Odom, and now to Sappington, and she's going to be fouled by Wyndham. Wyndham picks up her first foul, the team's second. So 5:36 to play in the third. Jasper managed 4 points so far to get into the lead, 22-21, as Russellville trying to get the ball in. They have a hard time doing that. Sappington with the shot, no good, and then Sappington going to be called with the foul, piling in over the back, and that'll be the first foul on Russellville here in the third. Pressure by Russellville. Guzman with the ball, left side. She'll dribble, get it in the middle to Rigsby. Rigsby taking it all the way to the hoop, no good. A little bit of a tough angle for Rigsby as Copeland has it going the other way. And she'll do crossover dribble into the middle of the floor, and going to be called for the travel, dragging her pivot foot as she took the pressure in the lane. Bonner into the game for Kilgore, as Guzman will remain in the game for, well, let's see who she replaced. Norris on the left side with the basketball. Back to Guzman. Below the circle. She'll drive right side. Gets it to Wyndham. Right side. Now back outside to Guzman. Norris, left side. Elbow. Rigsby. There's going to be a foul by Hall for Russellville. 2 fouls against Russellville. 2 against the Bikes. 4:51 to play here in the third. Just been kind of a slow game. A molasses type of game where things have just developed slowly. And it's been difficult for both teams to get in any sort of offensive rhythm. Part of that's due to the good defense played by both teams, but just not been a lot of rhythm to this game. As Bonner has it, and she'll hand it off to Guzman, who will look things over, drives to the right side, gives it to Wyndham. Now back to Guzman, top of the key, left side to Norris. Norris pass inside is telegraphed, knocked away, stolen. Russell will come the other way with it. They are trying to get Copeland over, but she has not been able to do much, as the defense against her has been terrific. Everybody who's played Copeland has played really good defense, and part of that time it's been the 8th grader, Guzman. Ball knocked out of bounds by Rigsby. Good hustle by her to deflect the pass. 4:16 to play in the third. 22-21. Russellville has not scored here in the third. Good defense by the Vikes being played. There's a shot in the middle. That's Smith. She's the leading scorer tonight by far for Russellville, Angelia Smith. Her 2 gives Russellville the lead back at 23-22. So both teams struggling to score tonight. As I said earlier, just not much rhythm in this game. As a pass to Rigsby. She'll drive the right side, and she's going to be fouled, I think, by Sappington. Yep. Her second foul here in the period, and she's going to get a break, it looks like. Going to come out of the game, as Rigsby will shoot 2. First shot, good. Second shot upcoming. Rigsby so far 2 for 2 from the line. She's got all of Jasper's points here in the second half. We've only scored 5. She's got them. Now she's got 6, and Jasper has the lead back. 24-23 Jasper, as Copeland will come across. Drives into the lane, short jumper. Copeland's got it. She looks determined to score, I would say, and going to be looking for opportunities to drive and score. Gives the lead back to Russellville, as Guzman has it. Will pass it inside, and the pass telegraphed and picked off by Russellville, and Copeland will come the other way with it. She's good at the crossover dribble. Step back 3 right here off the front of the rim. Again, good defense by the 8th grader, Guzman, as Rigsby's going to take it the other way, passing inside to Bonner. Bonner, left-handed shot off the back of the rim. I think if she had stayed right where she was, she had the shot upcoming, as Rigsby's going to pick up her 3rd foul, running into Copeland. That's the 3rd Jasper foul of the 3rd period. Each team has 3. Evenly called ball game, evenly played ball game. As to be expected, Jasper won the contest in Russellville by 3. They lead or trail by 1 with 2:55 remaining in the third. Copeland hands it off to Smith. Smith to Odom. Now pass inside to Hall. Hall turns, shoots, awkward shot, no good. Guzman comes away with a rebound, and she's pushing it the other direction. And all the way coast to coast, Sophia Guzman, the 8th grader, said, I'll show you what to do with it. Gets the rebound on one end, drives the other end all the way, and makes the shot, and Copeland pulls up to shoot a 3. It's short, air ball, out of bounds. Jasper has the lead back, 26-25 off the Guzman layup. coast-to-coast layup. Pass into the middle to Rigsby. Rigsby will drive the lane, nothing there. Pass back outside to Norris. Wyndham right side, Norris top of the key. Now to Guzman. Guzman to Rigsby. Rigsby tries the inside. Turning one-hand shot. She's got it. Mariana doing everything she can for the Vikes in this game, as she has 8 points here in the third period, and the Vikes have a 3-point lead off of Mariana's effort. It's been her and Guzman and almost nobody else tonight. As Russellville Smith will drive, and she throws in the running one-hander. She's had a good night for Russellville. Scored the bulk of their points. The majority for sure. She and Copeland. Been one other Russellville player, I believe, who scored, but it's been mostly Smith and then Copeland here and there as a pass goes inside to Kilgore, and a foul by Hall with 1:20 remaining in the third, as Kilgore will go to the line looking for her first points of the night. We've not had any interior scoring, and that's been a problem, as Bonner has 2, and Kilgore looking to get her first points and misses the first free throw. Vikes up by a point, 28-27, 1:20 to play here in the third. Substitutions by the Tigers. Give the starters a little bit of a break here at the end of the third. Nice rebound by Grayson Norris, slipping in and getting the rebound, and a foul on Russellville, number 22. And that's going to put Norris at the line, and she's got a chance for her first points as Kilgore misses the 2 free throws. So get Grayson on the board here. She misses her first shot. Rigsby's been good from the line. She's 3 for 3. Guzman 3 out of 4 from the line. Otherwise, the Vikings have not made a free throw. Let's hope that changes here. It does not, but a battle for the rebound. The Vikes have it yet again. Good job offensive rebounding, Vikes, off of missed free throws. Pass to Guzman, now to Norris, now to Rigsby at the elbow. Shot up, a little bit strong, no good. And it'll be Russellville going the other way. Rigsby can't foul, she's got 3. It's Odom with the basketball, and she passes across to Davis, who gets it to Copeland. Copeland drives the lane, stops, pulls up, shoots, rolls off the front of the rim, no good. And it's going to be a turnover by the Vikes, however, as Russellville gets the basketball back, and a travel by Odom as she takes off running with the ball before dribbling, so the turnover doesn't hurt the Vikes. 28-27 Jasper with 28 seconds to play here in the third period. Going to come down to whoever takes care of the basketball. Wyndham has it, right side, 25 seconds. Now Norris, now Wyndham, now back to Norris. Now Rigsby just under the jump circle, holding the basketball. Coach Laney's wanting one play here at the end with the Jasper lead by 1 point. As Rigsby will drive it, running one-hander off the back of the rim. Copeland has it, and she travels as she comes down with the basketball. Good call by the officials. She did, in fact, travel. 5 seconds now. As Copeland frustrated, it would appear to me, by the Viking defense. Turned the ball over a couple of times on travels, especially in high-traffic situations. Pass inbounds to Wyndham. She runs, awkward shot to the left, but Lexi Kilgore there with the offensive rebound and able to put it back up and in for her first 2 points, and 2 really big points to give Jasper a bit of momentum going into the final period. The lead for the Vikes, 30-27 at the end of 3 periods of play. We've got 8 minutes left. Jasper 30, Russellville 27. Back in a moment.
Still
I'm Kevin Callahan, and I'm the owner and general manager of Honda of Jasper. The investment we made in renovating our facility is a statement in our belief in our product, our people, and the Jasper community. The confidence we have in the Honda brand made doing a remodel an easy decision, because when you invest in your business, you invest in the community and the people that live there. Watching our business grow as Jasper has grown shows us we've made the right decision.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. Vikes playing much better defense, and they've got the lead 30-27. They trailed at half 21-18. But they played such good defense that Russellville's had no real opportunity to score as Guzman picks up her third foul with the body against Copeland. One of the things that Jasper has silenced is the three-point shooting by Russellville. And that was the big bugaboo in the second period. 3-pointers by Russellville as Copeland, trying the middle, loses control of the dribble, and it's good help defense by the Vikings that creates the turnover. Wyndham stops, pops. She's got her first points of the game. That's big. Jasper poised for a bit of a run here as Copeland will take it to the other end. And again, against heavy traffic, misses the shot. And we'll go the other way with it. Guzman will hold up the dribble and bring it across half court. Vikings with their biggest lead of the game at 6. As Guzman has it, top of the key. She's got a three. Sophia Guzman's coming out party tonight. As Russellville going to take a timeout, or Jasper going to take a timeout. 30-second timeout. 30-second timeout for Jasper. So we'll take a 30-second timeout. Jasper leads at 36-27.
Devil State is your community college for
convenient and affordable academic transfer option.
Early advancement through dual enrollment.
High wage, high demand career tech and health science programs.
Your story starts at Devil State.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Guzman having quite a night for an 8th grader. Stepping up big in a big game. Jasper struggling the whole evening. Guzman comes off the bench in the first half with Jasper trailing big. And she puts up 8 points in the first half, now 5 in the second half. And she has enabled the Vikings, along with Rigsby, to increase the Jasper lead to 9. Shot inside by Russellville, number 22, Bella Malone. Shots missed, knocked out of bounds by Jasper. The Viking defense has really frustrated Copeland tonight, and she has been unable to get uncontested shots. And that's been the difference in this game, is the ability of the Vikes to create issues for Copeland. As the pass knocked away and Jasper has a steal, Norris has it with 6:30 to play in the ball game, and Jasper up by 9, 36-27. This is a real workmanlike ball game by Jasper, a good comeback. And as Coach said last night, he's most proud of the defense that the Lady Vikes have played, and it's proven tonight to be the case. They were sluggish last night. The defense not particularly good in the first half. And tonight they had to make some adjustments because they weren't guarding the 3. And Russellville made several of those, 4 in the second period alone. But that's been shut down entirely here in the second half by the Vikes. As Guzman works the left side. Wanted a step back 3, didn't get it. It's Rigsby who will pull the ball back out and get everybody reset to run the play that they want. And it is Guzman inside, and she took a lot of contact, like a foul there. A nice backdoor cut and pass had Guzman open for a relatively easy shot, and a lot of contact, no call, however, as we'll go the other way, and a foul by Tanaya Wyndham, her second, and the team's second here in the fourth. 5:32 to play in the ball game. Jasper with a 9-point lead. It's been all Jasper second half. They trailed by 3 at the half, and they have limited Russellville to 6 points. 6. And we're into the fourth period now, 2.5 minutes in. And a shot by Copeland, and again, she's just having to take really tough shots at tough angles because of the defense of the Vikes. And it's a good helping defense, meaning that when Copeland, if she does beat the person who's guarding her, there's somebody there to help out, and she's just not had open shots. Been working hard to get them, but the Vikes defense has been better. Rigsby has the ball right side. Pass to Kilgore at the left elbow. Shot by Kilgore off the back of the rim. Rebound by Rigsby, and the Vikings will reset with 5 minutes to play in the game, leading by 9, 36-27. Norris to Wyndham, top of the key, and Copeland is going to crash into Wyndham and knock her down. And that'll be the first foul of the fourth period by Russellville. Rigsby will inbound with just under 5 minutes to play. Rigsby in to Kilgore. Kilgore front of the rim. Bank shot, no good. Ball tipped. Copeland comes away with it. Keeps her dribble alive. She's a good player, you can tell. Has Maddox in the game now. And, no, excuse me, that was Wyndham on the defense. And it sure looked like it went off Copeland. Coach Laney thought it did. He and I have the same set of eyes on that, but not the same as the official. So it'll be Russellville basketball. They trail by 9. They've only scored 6 here in the second half. And all of those still as a double team against Copeland. And Rigsby has it. She puts it up and in. And Russellville going to call a full timeout. And they need it as Jasper has extended the lead to 11. Full timeout by Russellville, 4:25 to play. Jasper 38, Russellville 27. Back in a moment.
Welcome to Jasper Pickers Flea Market and Antique Mall. Located at 315 Highway 78 West in Jasper, open every day of the week. Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturday, 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Sunday, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. There's something for everyone here, so come shop with us. Interested in renting a vendor booth? Call Greg at 205-512-1101. That's Jasper Pickers, located on Highway 78 in Jasper. Ken Glover Drug is your local-owned Health Mart pharmacy. Our friendly professional staff will be glad to answer your questions and help you with your medications. We offer a full line of medical equipment and diabetic supplies. We accept most insurance plans, and for faster refills, you can visit us online. For pharmacy, medical equipment, gifts, and more, visit King Glover Drug Health Mart Pharmacy. Health Mart, caring for you and about you.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. Matthew Combs, Katrina Schultz bringing you the action in the ladies contest. And the Viking girls have risen to the occasion. Got to be proud of this Viking squad, the way they have played here in the second half. They've shut down the Russellville scoring as Wyndham is going to be called for the foul along the baseline. She picks up her third. And that's the third team foul. She's got all 3 fouls here in the fourth period. Pass inbounds is stolen by Norris. And Norris will wisely hold the basketball up and let everybody clear. Brings it across half court, and she's looking for a screen from Kilgore. Gets it, uses it to get the ball to Rigsby. Rigsby to Guzman. And now Kilgore has it, top of the circle. Back to Wyndham. And Wyndham working now under 4 minutes, throws the ball away to Russellville. And Rigsby going to be called with the foul on the way in. And that will be Rigsby's 4th with 3:44 to play in the game. That's Jasper's 4th, so the next Jasper foul will result in shots for Russellville. Russellville has scored 6 points in the second half. 6, none in the fourth. Shot by Copeland, there's the first 2 in the fourth. Copeland has 2. here in the fourth. It's now 38-29. Rigsby has it. Nice bounce pass inside to Kilgore. Excellent no-look touch pass to Lexi Kilgore, who was in a great position down low, as Copeland will take a step back three. No good. Russellville is going to attempt to save the basketball. It goes out of bounds. And it's Jasper basketball with 3:15 remaining. Jasper with the 11-point lead. Boy, what a nice pass by Rigsby. You can tell she's played a lot of basketball. That was a no-look, quick touch pass, and found Lexi Kilgore wide open for an easy two down low. Now Bonner's in, Kilgore's in, Guzman, and it will be Bonner, top of the key, left side Norris. 3 minutes to play now. Norris gives way to Kilgore. Kilgore will look back door to Rigsby. Rigsby has it. Reverse layup. Wow, what a night for Mariana Rigsby. What a half for Mariana Rigsby. She has been the difference maker here in the second half. But Guzman's defense on Copeland has been pretty extraordinary. Copeland gets two there, and it's a tough two, as a timeout going to be called, a full timeout. We'll stay here for this full timeout. And that'll give me a chance to tell you what Mariana Rigsby has done here in the second half. She has played really, really well on both ends of the floor, but offensively, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. She's perfect from the line tonight, 3 out of 3. 6 points in the first half, 12 in the second half for 18 for Mariana Rigsby. And then second in scoring tonight, Sophia Guzman, who has 5 in the second half, 8 in the first. She's got 13. She really has grown up a lot tonight and should have gained a great deal of confidence. She already has a lot, but playing the way she did tonight is something to build on, as Sophia truly was the difference maker in the first half. Jasper was dead in the water. Sophia came off the bench, and in the second period, about halfway through the second period, scored 8 points and kept Jasper in it. It was 8-8 at the end of the first period, 21-18 at half. But during that second period, Russellville ran out to a huge lead, and that's when Guzman came in and helped change things. Pass into Rigsby, who gets it to Wyndham against the pressure from Russellville. Wyndham needed some help. Nobody came to the basketball. As a result, Russellville has it, and they have a layup on the other end. 42-33, Jasper with 2:15 to play, as Rigsby will take it coast to coast. Left-hand shot by her, fouled by Copeland. It'll be 2 shots for Rigsby. So Mariana a chance to stretch the Viking lead back to 11. It's at 9 with 2:11 to play. Rigsby so far perfect from the line. And no longer, as she misses the first shot. 3 for 3 at that point. Let's make it 4 out of 5. Rigsby second shot. And it is good. Nothing but net. 19 for Rigsby, as Copeland will drive it all the way coast to coast. Nobody stops the dribble. Copeland has 2, and the lead is 8. Guzman with the basketball with 2 minutes to play. Guzman over the top to Norris, who's at the bottom of the circle. Norris working against the defense. Picks up her dribble, doesn't have anybody to help. Guzman comes to her, top of the key. Sophia drives it right side, now to Norris. And Coach Laney wants a full timeout, as the Viking lead has shrunk to 8 points. 43-35, Jasper with 1:38 to play. We'll take a break. Back in a moment.
No one was harmed in the filming of this commercial except our competition.
Hello, folks. This is Greg Anthony coming to you from North Country Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram in Arab in Jasper, Alabama. Every now and then a sale takes place that you think is just too good to be true. Well, folks, that's not the case here. This is a great sale, so make the short drive. Either one of these Jeeps behind me, either the Gladiator or the Wrangler, let me show you how you can drive it home for less than $14,000. $3.99 a month. That's less than $30 a day. Lifetime powertrain warranty and 2 years free maintenance is included. I'll see you soon.
Is your furniture ugly and old and smelly? We can fix that.
This super comfy, gorgeous sectional is only $38 a month.
This huge solid wood bedroom suite is only $41 a month.
And who wants a new bedroom suite without a super comfy mattress? We have the entire Stearns & Foster line.
And this beautiful dining set on sale now for $24.99.
And these are just a few reasons why everyone always says
that TD's Fine Furniture is just down the road from all those high prices.
Welcome back to Carl Cannon Coliseum. Greg Tinker, TV25HD.com, Jasper Viking basketball. Vikings ball on the side. Minute 38 to play in the game. As Guzman gets open. And we'll want to take a little air out of it right here, I would suspect. As Kilgore attempting to set the screen. Bonner has it out high, gets it to Rigsby. And Rigsby tries the lane, and she shoots the layup, misses. And it's Russellville with the basketball. They'll go the other way as Odom has it. I'm sure they'll look for Copeland, and they do. Copeland has it, and she pulls back on the three. It's going to be short off the front of the rim. Russellville gets the rebound and a foul by Norris. So it will be Davis going to the line to shoot 2 for Russellville. And every foul from this point forward will be a shooting foul for Russellville. 8-point lead for Jasper as the 8th grader for Russellville goes to the line and coolly makes the first shot. It's a 7-point lead. Elizabeth Davis, 8th grader. And the second shot by Davis, true to form. 6-point lead with 1:09. This one's not over yet. It should have been, but it's not, as Russellville has scratched and clawed and gotten back into it as Rigsby comes across with 1 minute to play. Pass to Norris. Norris fortunate there not to get a call, travel call, as she moved both feet before dribbling. Foul by Russellville, and that's only the 3rd foul. They've got to foul 2 more times before Jasper shooting, so they've got to be busy fouling. 49 seconds to play. Jasper with a 6-point lead. Look for Russellville to foul, as they will foul here. And you can almost call intentional there as they grab the jersey of Mariana Rigsby. That's something you have to be careful for at the end. You've got to be making an attempt on the ball on an intentional foul. So next foul will be a shooting foul, and so look for Russellville to foul immediately. And who will get the ball? It's Guzman. And will she be fouled? She hasn't yet. Still not fouled. Pretty amazing that Russellville's not fouling with 40 seconds, as Guzman doing a good job dribbling, keeping the ball away, and finally a foul. We'll send Guzman to the line to shoot 2. Sophia, an excellent free throw shooter. She's 3 out of 4 on the night. And let's make that 5 out of 6. The 8th grader. 8th grader on the other end made 2, and Sophia rattles this one home. The lead is 7. That's big because it's 3 trips now. 3 trips up and down the floor for Russellville. Guzman for the second free throw. You just would never know she's an 8th grader by the way she plays. The maturity she has, the confidence she has. And this shot's going to be a little bit short, but it's still 3 trips for Russellville. As Copeland has the basketball. Hesitation dribble. She comes inside, makes the shot. It's a 4-point lead, as Russellville will look to foul, and they haven't yet, and now they will. As, intentional foul called, and that's going to give 2 shots to Rigsby and the ball back. That's big. Scores 44-39 in favor of Jasper. And Rigsby going to go to the line, shoot 2, and then Jasper's going to get the ball back because it was an intentional foul. by Russellville. And they'll likely foul again as Rigsby makes another free throw. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 6. 6 out of 7. 2, 4, 6. Yep, 6 out of 7. 16.8. 46-39, 7-point leads. Back to a 3-possession ball game. Ball goes into Rigsby, and she will be fouled. And she'll go to the line. Mariana already passed the 20-point mark. Here in the second half, she has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, and 6 in the first half. Is 21 total. Got a chance for her 22nd and 23rd points. Man, she's playing such good basketball tonight. So much confidence at the line. She acts like she's been here before, and that the reason for that's because she's been doing this since 7th grade. Makes both. Doesn't even draw iron. Bottom of the net. 48-39. Nobody foul, nobody foul, nobody foul, nobody foul. Jump ball will be possession Jasper. And will Russellville foul is the question, trailing by 9. Surely they won't as the ball comes into Guzman. And, yep, they're going to foul. So Sophia will get a chance to add to her point total. Didn't think that they would with 6 seconds trailing by 9. But they did, and Sophia gets a chance to make more free throws. You have to be impressed with this young lady for sure. Have to be impressed with the entire Jasper team. The way they have responded playing defense as Sophia makes another free throw. Came out second half and allowed only 6 points until midway through the fourth when Copeland began to assert herself a little more firmly. And Jasper's going to win it after those 2 free throws by Sophia. The final is going to be by 11. So 50-39, your final score, as Jasper put on an exhibition of defense in the second half, and the offense came alive as well. Had only 18 points at the half, but they end up with 50. So a nice job of the Vikes scoring 32 in the second half to run out the lead and to capture the win, to go 15-5 on the season. 15 wins already for the Lady Vikes, and this was a big one tonight as they struggled a bit in the first half offensively, just never could get any rhythm, and defensively were allowing too many three-pointers. But they got all of that fixed, every bit of that fixed at halftime, and came out the second half and put on an exhibition of quality basketball. For the night, Norris did not score. Wyndham with a big 3 in the second half when Jasper needed it. They were on a bit of a run, and that helped boost them a little more. And then Sophia Guzman, 8 in the first half and 8 in the second half. 16 for the 8th grader. So 8 plus 8 for the 8th grader equals 16 for her. And then, as I said, Rigsby with 23, 6 in the first half, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 in the second half for 23. S.K. Bonner, 2. Lexi Kilgore with 4 big points in the second half. Lillian Maddox with 2 to give Jasper their 50. So Russellville will fall to 10-7 on the season. And Jasper rising to 15-5 on the season. So big win tonight by the Lady Vikes, and we'll be back here Thursday night. That's a really big one. Mortimer Jordan comes to town, so Thursday night is a big one for the Lady Vikes. They'll get a little bit of a break tomorrow, probably a light practice, and then on Thursday, the Mortimer Jordan comes to town, and then section on Friday night. So we're going to take a break, 10 minutes, 50 seconds before the boys contest starts. And we'll have this contest between the Jasper boys and the Russellville boys.
Timberline Homes has proudly served Walker County and the surrounding communities since 2016. Carrying over 7 different manufacturers, Timberline Homes will have several options to suit your style and budget. Timberline Homes is open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m., located on Highway 78 in Jasper. Give Timberline Homes a call at 387-1002 or visit them online at timberlinejasper